With each day passing by, the release of Hogwarts Legacy is coming closer and closer. And since the game is now available for pre-order on a bunch of different websites for all the current and next-gen platforms, many are now starting to have a debate. Which version of Hogwarts Legacy to pre-order? And that's a legit question to have. Whether you have all kinds of platforms and you're unsure, or maybe you don't have any of those and you're trying out gaming for the first time, so you want to make sure you get the best platform to play Hogwarts Legacy. Well, in this video, I'm gonna do a premeditated comparison of both Xbox Series X and PS5 versions of Hogwarts Legacy. I'll leave out PC and Switch versions this time around. The key word is premeditated because the game is not out yet and we can't do a back-to-back detailed comparison, which by the way I will be doing as soon as Hogwarts Legacy is released. But we do have some key information to work off of that hopefully will give you an idea of what to expect from both of these versions, which then can help you make your choice. Because the point of this video is not to spiral more console wars. The whole point is to help you make a decision. Because I get it. I've been there myself. Choosing where to play the game is a legit issue. But alright, let's get to it. Xbox and PlayStation. Two major giants, two old rivals. Both great consoles in my opinion. Both Series X and PS5 offer a truly next-gen experience with powerful engines, impressive GPUs, crazy fast SSDs that leave us with super fast load times. They're both great consoles that will run generations of games and will run them well. Yet the question remains, which one is going to be best? Which of these two platforms will offer you the best experience of Hogwarts Legacy? Let's first take a look at PlayStation. Back in May, Sony released a small trailer of Hogwarts Legacy where it talked about some exclusive features the game is going to have on PS5, accompanied with a blog post where Chandler Wood, Hogwarts Legacy's community manager, shared some more details. With Hogwarts Legacy, we wanted to immerse you in the Wizarding World like never before. Wand in hand, nothing is more important at Avalanche Software than making sure players feel like they are living in this world. PlayStation 5 allows us to take that immersion further as you build a legacy of your own. PlayStation 5's DualSense controller becomes an extension of your wand in Hogwarts Legacy. With so many spells at your disposal, the adaptive triggers allow for more flexibility in combat. You will feel the magical resistance at your fingertips through every spell, whether firing off a basic cast or summoning the strength for a more powerful charm. Spells will feel unique when you cast them, thanks to haptic feedback providing a direct connection between the DualSense controller and your wand. And when you deflect a spell with Protego, you will feel the sizzling of the magic being reflected and absorbed by the shield charm. In addition to spellcasting, the DualSense controller lets you feel a variety of events throughout the world. Whether it's crushing ingredients with a mortar and pestle in Potions class, feeling the screech of a mandrake seedling, or flying through the skies on a broom or a hippogriff. We've also tapped into the DualSense controller's light bar to give you a unique bit of personalization. When not flashing along with spells being cast or damage being taken, the DualSense controller lights will pulse with the colors of your Hogwarts house. Blue and bronze for Ravenclaw, scarlet and gold for Gryffindor, green and silver for Slytherin, and yellow and black for Hufflepuff. The DualSense controller is not the only place where Hogwarts Legacy shines on PS5. Visually, we've come a long way since the days of beloved Hagrid on the original PlayStation. Hogwarts Legacy on PS5 lets you take in Hogwarts and the surrounding area in stunning 4K, as well as a choice between fidelity and performance graphics modes. This choice will allow you to create your preferred experience, whether that's prioritizing a higher frame rate or visual fidelity. When it comes to the sound, the PS5 console's Tempest 3D audio tech will put you right in the heart of the Wizarding World. Hear the crackle of fire as you cast Incendio, potions bubbling in cauldrons, and the uniquely detailed soundscapes of each environment to really make you feel present. And if you play without headphones, you'll be treated to additional immersive sounds through the DualSense controller's speaker, like the soft flap of a hippogriff's wings and effects of each spell you cast. And of course, expect the PS5's ultra-high-speed SSD to provide quick load times no matter how you choose to move from place to place. Whether you take the scenic route on the broom, or fast travel via the Flu network. And on the contrary, Xbox will still have high-quality visuals. It will most likely also offer you a choice between a similar performance and fidelity modes. However, the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers is something that Xbox won't be able to deliver. The Xbox controller has a couple of new interesting features, but overall it hasn't changed much from the Xbox One controller. And it is not the same as PS5's DualSense haptic feedback, which gives you an absolutely different experience. The same goes for the live bar. Xbox doesn't have it. Though you will still have an option of 3D audio. Xbox is just not pushing it as much as Sony does for some reason. Of course, this is Sony promoting PS5 through Hogwarts Legacy. And Xbox probably won't be making any similar trailers, talking about how the game will take advantage of Xbox's features due to the marketing deal between WB and Sony. But still, this at least gives you some idea of what to expect from both of these versions of the game. They will both deliver an outstanding performance and visual quality of Hogwarts Legacy, but perhaps the PS5 will give you a slightly more immersive experience. And that's basically it at this point. The rest of the decision-making here is more reliant on the preference of the hardware itself, regardless of the game you play on it. So, if you don't necessarily like or care about the haptic feedback or the color representation of Hogwarts House on your controller, then you can go with the Xbox version. But if you do want that haptic feedback to feel the magic, on top of all those other cool little features, you should go for the PS5 version. Keep in mind that once Hogwarts Legacy is out, this video will go straight into the garbage and will be replaced by a brand new back-to-back comparison of all Hogwarts Legacy versions across all the platforms. For now, you let me know which version you will be pre-ordering today, and check some other Hogwarts Legacy videos I made for you. Here's one over here, and here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.